TUI पढ़ के जीतो जी भर के ऐश करो कैश करो चीट कोड समझ के TUI पढ़ के बनो ब्रेन बाजी के तुम नवा The Times of India BrainBaazi.
There is a reason why the last working day of the week is called Friday. Because by the time it ends, you're totally fried. But the good thing is that the last weekend of this year is just around the corner. And you can make your Friday evening a lot happier by winning the Times of India BrainBaazi, the easiest quiz to win. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, welcome to the award-winning BAP of all live gaming apps, BaaziNow. Jeetu main, jeete India. I am Dev, your quiz master, and this is another crispy edition of the Times of India BrainBaazi, the easiest quiz to win. By easiest, you know what I mean. Yes, all you've got to do is read the latest edition of the Times of India daily, and only then can you answer the 11 questions that I have got for you. So now let me lay down the rules for you. Yes, I've got 11 questions, and with it you get 3 options. Now you get about 10 seconds to select the right answer. Do that for all 11 questions, and you will win yourself a share from tonight's prize money. That's 50,000 rupees. Woohoo! All right then. What about game lives? You want one? All right, take it. All you've got to do is play question number 9, the Agent Rana Sawal. Answer it correctly without using a life and win yourself another game life. Okay then, it's time to get your brains and your fingers aligned on your mobile screen. And yes, of course, keep that copy of the Times of India right next to you. Let's begin the Times of India BrainBaazi, the easiest quiz to win, with question number 1. It's a sporty question which is presented by the Pro Kabaddi League. On your screens, question number 1 right here. How many runs did Pujara and Kohli put together for India against Australia? 170, 106 or 82? Well, quite an exciting Boxing Day test match at the MCG. India almost batted all of day 2, and we got to see some real good test batting by the men in blue, but playing in white this time. India's gigantic score had a very important third wicket partnership between Cheteshwar Pujara and skipper Kohli. But well, there are some partnerships you can never do without, like socks in shoes or paste on toothbrush. And these are long-standing partnerships, much longer than the Pujara-Kohli feat. All right, the answers are locked in, and the right answer is 170 runs. Pujara's individual knock was 106 and Virat Kohli scored 82. Of the 27,000 people who are watching me right now, well, 15,010 people have got that right, and almost 4,300 people have used their lifelines. Whoa, go easy on that, go easy on that. Well, technically it should have been easy if you're a regular reader of the Times of India. Also, let me quickly tell you about the PKL, the Pro Kabaddi League. Well, the next match is on the 30th of December, and Mumbai takes on UP. So we will let you know what the scores are. Of course, not now, but then on the 30th. All right then. 19,281 PB hopefuls sticking along with me. So now let's move on to question number 2 on your screens now. To get faster medical response in accidents, the Health Ministry is launching a new blank. Fill the blank in. Hotline number, app, or drone ambulance. A great idea, since road accident casualties in the last year touched about lakh and 50,000. And then, most drivers are not courteous enough to let ambulances drive past them. Then there are also these empty ambulances that employ the siren and the beacon to feign emergencies just so that they can beat the traffic. Well, drone ambulances, great idea, don't you think? Well, they just have to be careful of these electrical wires while landing. All right, the answers have landed, and it's time for me to give you what the right answer is. It is the app. That is the right answer I'm looking for. It will be GPS enabled and will show the accurate time for the nearest ambulance to reach the scene of accident. Well, 11,117 people getting that spot on, plus people who've used their lives. That's 2607. Ouch. Okay, 13,724 people in the fray. Moving on to the next question. Question number 3 on your screens. Now, what does the F in FDI stand for? Financial, firm, foreign. Well, abbreviations make for great questions, I agree, but I will not attempt to even go close to the new crop of WhatsApp abbreviations. I never get my head around those. When I can write thanks, I will not write TY. I wasn't planning to do anything great with those 2 seconds that I'd save if I write TY. So anyways, coming back to FDI. If you've glanced the business stories in the Times of India today about e-commerce giants worried about the new FDI norms, then you definitely get this, and it would be easy. The answer is locked in. And the right answer is foreign. It is. Well, many people did say financial. Ouch. No, it's not. The foreign direct investment norms have been tightened. That threatens jobs and investments as well. You know it if you've read the Times of India today. Okay, 10,752 people getting along with the right answer, plus people who've used their lives, which means in the fray, I've got 11,374 BrainBaazi hopefuls, plus, of course, the 26,000 plus who are watching me. Stick along till the very end. And of course, there's question number 9 as well. Moving on to question number 4 on your screens now. What is Augusta Westland known for designing and manufacturing? Helicopters, fighter jets, Batman plane. I'd certainly be interested in the last one, especially if it comes in black. However, those in the know would have heard of this brand name and also know that it is involved in a scam. But this company is a teenage Italian company, just about 18 years old. They had a deal with India worth 3,600 crore rupees. That's fallen through. Ironic that an aviation company deal crashes in scammy marshlands. Well, answers locked in, and the right answer, helicopters. That's what I was looking for. 9,913 people getting that right, and with about 273 people using their game lives. All right, not too bad. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm a huge Chopper fan. I also find them very fashion forward. While on fashion, the former Miss Universe Shusmita Sen scorched the ramp for the recently concluded Bombay Times Fashion Week 2018, where she donned a yellow fairy gown as the showstopper for designer Neeta Lulla. Well, you can also be a showstopper tonight by winning. So cutting across straight with 10,186 BrainBaazi hopefuls to question number 5 in today's edition of the Times of India BrainBaazi, the easiest quiz to win. On your screens now. From which country did US President announce complete removal of American troops? Syria, Afghanistan, Mexico. Go carefully. Well, a lot has been discussed, with the recent moves the US President is making. And again, at the cost of reiterating, if you have read the Times of India today, then removing the incorrect options will be easy as A, B, C. Well, he recently made a trip to visit the American troops in Iraq on Wednesday. He also mentioned that the US will not be policemen of the world. Well, some of his allies are rather infuriated with his decisions, but that is something that the president takes in the stride of his designer suit. Okay, answers locked in. Right answer, Syria it is. Okay, 6,720 people getting that right, with, of course, 1,545 using their game lives. Not to worry, not to worry. Okay, 8,265 BrainBaazi hopefuls will move on with me to the next question. And yes, for those of you wondering what happened to the PKL, the Pro Kabaddi League, the matches between Mumbai and UP, but on the 30th of December, and we'll keep you posted in terms of what and who's winning. Question number 6 on your screens now. The Transformation of Aspirational District program was launched in January 2018 by Dash. Fill the dash in. Election Commission, Niti Aayog, Swachh Bharat Mission. With the idea of fast-tracking the socio-economic status of 112 districts was this program initiated. The core areas of improvement are health and nutrition, education, agriculture, water resources, financial inclusion, skill development, and basic infrastructure. Let's look at the options. Election Commission, essentially responsible for administering the election process. Niti Aayog, the government's think tank. And Swachh Bharat Mission is a campaign to clean up cities, towns, and rural cities. And so the right answer, but of course and naturally, is the Niti Aayog. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched this program that has seen some exceptional developments in many districts. How many got that right? 7,725 people getting that spot on, with about 103 using their game lives. 7,828 BrainBaazi hopefuls. You and I, we move on to the next question. Question number 7. Go easy, go careful. On your screens now. Virudhunagar, topping the Aspirational Districts program in 6 parameters, is in which state? Odisha, Tamil Nadu, or Kerala? Virudhunagar has topped the Aspirational Districts program, like I mentioned, and and so have many other districts. Now, the state it belongs to boasts of great cinema, fabulous food, strong filter kapi, cricket craziness, music, A.R. Rahman, and pristine beaches. Oops, I almost gave out the answer, but that's the idea. You see, Virundu means a feast, and they certainly would be feasting after this report card in green with perhaps a good sapadu, and that would mean it's the district in Tamil Nadu. That is the right answer. 6,781 people getting that spot on, and in the fray are 7,110 BrainBaazi hopefuls. You are playing for your share of 50,000 rupees. Well done. So, without further ado, we move on to question number 8 on the Times of India BrainBaazi, the easiest quiz to win. Ready? On your screens now. Christian Mitchell is allegedly involved in a scam with which company? Augusta Westland, Bofors, or Rafale? Now, Christian Mitchell was recently extradited from the UAE for his alleged involvement in this VVIP deal. But let's look at the word scam. The word scam came to be used in the 1980s during the US drug culture. It was a slang, then slowly became public parlance. Well, many linguists believe it to be the condensed form of scandalous misdeeds. We get the drift. Must also see what the scores look like. Well, answers are locked in, and the right answer is Augusta Westland. An easy one, isn't it? I bet you read this in your Times of India. Okay, 6,790 people getting that right. And, well, to tell you the truth, Augusta Westland, I like it because it's a chopper company. And as of now, the chopper company is in choppy waters with scams making new headlines almost every day. With 6,863 BrainBaazi hopefuls, you are in the fray. But right now, this is the question that everyone's been waiting for. That's 25,000 people who are watching me right now. It's question number 9, yani ki, the Agent Rana Sawal. And, you basically get to read about him as the serialized graphic novel that unfolds the story bit by bit daily in the Times of India. Hope you read it, huh? Well, answer this question correctly without using a life, and you earn yourself an extra game life. All right? Yeah, I know it comes in handy in the subsequent games. Question number 9, the Agent Rana question, up now. In today's Agent Rana, the story scene unfolds in which city? Alleppey, Munnar, or Ooty? Whoa, these 3 cities are absolutely stunning. Now, who wouldn't want to be in the backwaters of Alleppey sipping on tender coconut? Oh, look at that. Lucky are those people who stay there. Now, Munnar is totally picture postcard perfect. And the wonderful smell of tea and coffee plantations make for a different world. And then there is Ooty. Everyone got introduced to Ooty with Mani Ratnam's film Dil Se, especially the train song Chaiya Chaiya. And the Nilgiri Mountain Railway certainly got some welcome spotlight. But back to me now. The right answer is locked in, and it is Ooty. 9,647 people. Spot on. Which means, since you did not use your game lives, you earned yourself another game life. Well done, you. The Planters Club, which you also read about in Agent Rana, is in Ooty, and I hear it's quite the place to hang out. Well, you've got to keep reading Agent Rana every day in the Times of India to be able to answer this question. All right then, back in the fray, back to the game. Moving on to question number 10 with 5,647 people in this game right now. On your screens, here it is. What is Augusta Westland rebranded as? Falcon Aviation, Sikorsky Aircraft Corporation, or Leonardo? Well, following a vote by its shareholders, Augusta Westland's parent company, it's an Italian company, Finmeccanica, has changed its official identity. Now, that happened sometime way back in 2016. While the company now operates with a different name, its choppers retain the AW model designations. Talking of models, the models in the Pune Times Fashion Week 2018 displayed the biggest trend, the ruffle, including Shalaka Pandit's edgy and chic collection that showed quite a few of them ruffling staid fashion feathers. All right then, let's rustle up the answer now. It is Leonardo. That is what Augusta Westland is now known as. 5,165 people getting that right. 136 people have used their game lives. Oh, wait, I had a good time too. So in the fray, 5,301 BrainBaazi hopefuls, you're going to be playing the next question. What is the next question? The last and final question. Get this right and get your share from 50,000 rupees prize money in the easiest way, because this is the easiest quiz to win in the Times of India BrainBaazi. Question number 11, here it is on your screens. Which company will the Rapid Response for Accident app be collaborating with? Garmin, Google, or Apple? Now, you see, these 3 companies are masters in GPS. And this app that I've been talking about, is going to be collaborating with one of these GPS masters. Now, Garmin is an American multinational company specializing in GPS for automotive, aviation, marine, sports activities. Google, they say Google knows everything. And Google apparently also knows about GPS. There it is. And Apple, not this one, this one, is the default map system on all iOS products. Answers locked in. And the right answer is Google. An IAS officer of the 2015 batch is developing this Rapid Response for Accident Victims app along with Google, and 4,747 people got that right, with people who have used their lives right at the very end. Well done, 210 people did that, which means 4,957 people have reached their final destination. Congratulations! I'm going to send some stars your way. Celebrations! Woohoo! I told you it's going to be a fantastic Friday evening. And congratulations once again to all the winners. I'm going to take a couple of names and also, get you guys to share the limelight. Babu, Raju, Soni, Raj, Arun Seni, BaaziNow. Excuse me? Pinko, Abhi, to kabhi. There's Bush also. Good to meet you. Hitesh, Sanjay, Lenin Bits. Okay, well, Edward, strange names. Courtney's. Hello, Courtney's. You sound like a coffee shop. I like it. Congratulations, you've got 10 rupees in your BaaziNow account. Well done, you. All right, if you're happy, take that selfie. Tag us on BaaziNow. Use the hashtag BrainBaazi, Baazi with a double A. You know where to find us, all right? Well, it's time for me to go. And I also promise that I shall be back with another cracker-lacking edition of the Times of India BrainBaazi, the easiest quiz to win. But before I do that, the entire process of winning continues on BaaziNow. Right now at 9 o'clock, you're going to be playing Pole Baazi Maxi. Then tomorrow, with the weekend starting, 4:30, you'll be playing Bingo Baazi, 8:30, Brain Baazi Maxi, and 9 p.m. Pole Baazi Maxi again. Well, time for me to rush out of the studio. And the PKL match between Mumbai and UP, 30th December, when the game happens, we'll keep you posted. For now, Dave is over and out.
BrainBaazi. Cheat code.
Hey, I'm Dave and I'm back with a cheat code for tomorrow's BrainBaazi. You see, this year we lost quite a few people, and including someone as stellar as Sridevi. And a lot of people sort of saw Mom thinking that it was her last movie. But was that her last movie? Unfortunately, it wasn't. Sridevi made her final appearance in Shah Rukh Khan's film Zero. And those of you who've seen Zero would know that. Now, why did I tell you this? You go figure that out, especially when you're playing tomorrow's game. Dave is over and out.
BrainBaazi. Cheat code.